Hi, this is Bethany and Brea with Maple and Maine. I think everybody's enjoying the changes of the seasons, and as winter turns into spring, everybody's so much happier.
I agree. The sun is finally out.
Yes.
The flowers are blooming. You just feel good.
You totally do. And as the seasons change, our tastes change. Things become a little lighter, especially like for drinks. We want fresh fruits, we want herbs. Man, there's lemonade cocktails, there's lavender, there's all kinds of stuff. Today, Brea and I are going to show you two of our favorite spring drinks that we think are awesome and we'd love to share with you.
Our first one that we're going to try for you is a cherry blossom Tini. And this is a sake-based cocktail that's a little like a Cosmo.
Yep, exactly.
And it's perfect for the spring and summer.
It is. It's a little lighter though, and it really makes it nice because the alcohol content is less. The flavor is very simple, and it's really nice because you can use it for a brunch or a bridal shower, and it just makes a casual event a little bit more elegant. So let's get mixing.
Sounds good.
Why don't you grab the shaker? We've got ice in there already. And what I'm using here, we're gonna use is called a Jigger. And we have an ounce and we have a half an ounce. So you don't have to measure anything. So why don't you do 1.5 ounces of the sake, Brea.
Okay.
And sake, a lot of people don't like because all they've ever tried is it hot. When you try it cold, it totally changes everything. And I'd say give it a try because it's really good. This sake was pretty easy to find. Found it at Fred Meyer's. It was under $8, so you don't have to go on a treasure hunt to find it. All right, so we have that. We also now are gonna put some Cointreau in there. Cointreau is simply an orange liqueur, okay? So if you don't wanna spend the money on it, because it is a little spendy, buy some triple sec. It's really not expensive, and it's a totally easy substitute. So we're gonna do half an ounce of the Cointreau.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. I love the smell of it too, because it smells like oranges.
Oh, it does smell good.
It smells really good. So we're gonna put that back here, and then we're gonna put some cranberry juice in. This is just your average Ocean Spray store-bought cranberry juice, and this is cran raspberry. I like it better. Buy what you want. This size just makes it easy to tote around. So we're also gonna do a half ounce of that.
Okay.
You got that in there. Perfect. And then we also did lime juice. Anytime a drink calls for lime juice, when you do it fresh squeezed, it just changes it. So you wanna use fresh squeezed lime juice. Maybe do like half an ounce because it can get pretty tart really quick. Don't worry about putting too much in there. Perfect. Yep, put that in there. Yeah, over there. And then to finish this off, we have these orange bitters. Again, less is better. So like 2 dashes of this is all we need in there. So
1,
yep,
2.
Perfect. That's good. We're good. Less is better. It's all good.
That's-
So let's put that cap on there and shake it up. See what we get.
All right. Shake, shake, shake. Okay.
So now that we have the shaker in there, we're gonna use our cute little martini glass. You can use any kind you want. I like these because you don't have to worry about the stems breaking. So maybe once you do that, we also have the different barware. So our shaker has the holes here, the strainer. We're gonna use this, but a lot of bartenders you'll find use an actual strainer. Whatever you have, whatever you wanna use, don't be afraid, just use it. It's a lot of fun. I have a lot of different stuff for entertaining.
We'll just keep it with this.
Yeah, pour it on in. Let's see how it comes out. Just kind of shake the shaker a little bit. Keep it going, keep it going. You usually want to just shake and you let the ice kind of get in there. That's what makes it cold, so you don't have to add ice to it. And let's put a little lime garnish on there. And look how cute that is.
That is so pretty.
It reminds you of what?
A cherry blossom.
Exactly, perfect for spring.
Awesome.
Don't drink it yet though.
Why?
We have a few more things to do.
Okay.
Okay, so before we get started on our second drink, as much as I love you, Brea, I gotta tell you, this poor little lime is way
That
too
doesn't
big.
work?
No,
Oh.
we're gonna have to do a garnish tutorial. This is too big of a lime. Let's
Fine.
use a smaller one, like this little guy. See that?
That
See how
does
cute
look a
that
little
is?
better.
It looks a little better. So we'll do that later. I just had to move it. So
That's okay.
So here we start with drink number 2. Now, this one is called a Kentucky Mule.
Okay, so I know what a Moscow Mule is,
Yep.
but what's a Kentucky Mule?
So it's a lot the same, but there's a twist with it. With a Moscow Mule, there's vodka, and with a Kentucky Mule, there's bourbon. Preferably the bullet bourbon, as you can tell. One of my favorites.
Looks like it.
Yes, it's almost gone. So this one's actually really yummy. And when you think of Kentucky and bourbon, what usually happens every year? What do you think of?
Could it be the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, it's super fun. So this is a fun drink to have around that time of year. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in a mason jar, which is kind of rustic. So it's just kind of fun. And so we're gonna do the same thing with what we did before. We're gonna use our jigger. I'm gonna give this to you. And we're gonna do 1.5 ounces. So again, big side and the little side of the bourbon. And then the bourbon, of course, you can use any kind you want. Like I said, I just like the Bullet because it's really good. And then what we're gonna do after that is we are going to grab the lime juice. Yep, there's our bourbon. Perfect, we'll put that back. We're gonna grab lime juice, and again, you don't need a lot. Do 1/2 of a jigger.
Okay.
Yep, put that in there. And then we're gonna do ginger beer. Now, earlier you told me you haven't had ginger beer.
I haven't.
You haven't. So ginger beer is really good. It does have a high sugar content, so it can get a little sweet if you're not careful. But let's see if we can pull the top off, which we did. Why don't you fill up the rest of that with the beer. And then we're gonna get some ice to put in there, and we're gonna be able to grab another piece of our barware, which is really essential. This is like your stir stick. So instead of getting a spoon or a knife, which you can use, it's a lot more fun to get our nice little handy dandy stir stick. Stir it up, we'll throw some ice in there, and voila, you've got another drink. Now, we're gonna put a small lime on here for a garnish, and you can use that. And
that does look nice.
It looks really nice. So now here we have a Kentucky Mule that you can serve anytime, and it's just a lot of fun. Wouldn't you agree?
I do.
Now, there are also other options with your barware. You don't have to use anything fancy. We use mason jars. You can use copper mugs. A lot of people use copper mugs. We have stemless wine glasses. Make it fun.
Yeah.
Just do whatever you want.
And if you're serving non-alcoholic drinks, you can actually still use the fun barware.
You sure can. For whatever reason, if your guests are not drinking alcohol or you're trying to cut down, it can be just as fun and just as festive. We have great recipes for you. We're gonna share them on maplemaine.com. We're gonna have the cocktail recipes we made today, as well as a few mocktail recipes that you would really enjoy.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.